I saw the film March of the Penguins recently, which there's no other word for it. The penguin is the cutest animal of all. Just that the penguin has two default modes. It's got a standard walking penguin, which is that, like that. And then, is this coming out, Brian? Is it all right? Okay. And we shut that door?
It's going really well.
Oh, thank you very much.
Completely different show down there.
Yeah. He's probably watching like Richard Pryor down there or something. He's like, oh, this is hilarious. Oh. The penguin has two default modes, right? It's got a standard walking penguin, which is that. And then, oh, what's that? A bit of a downhill. Think I'll take this on the old chest. Aww. Like that, which is, there's no, I don't think any human being, even the coldest biker heart, would have to look at that and go, ah, like that. Which I think it's really interesting, especially in this city at this time, with the amount of, especially late on a Friday and Saturday night, public disorder, just people getting the shit kicked out of them. I think they're talking about, oh, we deploy hundreds more police on the streets. I think the answer could be just to put out about 50 emperor penguins, right, and have them just patrol the streets like that. Because even the coldest, hardest thug would go, I'm going to smash your face. That's my television there. I don't have a license for it because I'm a bit crazy. Actually, yeah, we can probably edit that out. I've got a license for that. And that is so lame. Yeah. Who's he? Yeah, he's the guy who does not have a light. Whoa. I don't really watch the television very much. I guess doing this job, sometimes you come back quite late at night and the only thing that's really on is infomercials. But over time, I've kind of developed a real love for the infomercial because most TV shows are trying to sell you something in like a covert kind of a way, be it a thing or a lifestyle or whatever. But infomercials are just so upfront about it. It's like, you know, Wild West Medicine Man. It's just a guy with a big moustache who thinks that something is fucking great, you know. Like, and actually, normally there's the other guy, his sidekick, who is initially somewhat dubious about the whole thing. And he's the guy who about 3 minutes in goes, now you are telling me that this seat that you've inflated in under 30 seconds is going to be as comfortable as my seat at home. I don't think so. No. Oh, that's the most comfortable seat. Oh. I like the fact that the infomercial takes you on a genuine journey, a narrative, like an Alfred Hitchcock film. Because at the start, you're very cynical. You're going, well, if it's the only knife I'll ever need, why does it come with 5 free ones? And then you just get sucked into it. You find yourself going, hey, maybe I could do with some of that speedboat polish. That's exactly what my life needs. A thing that turns a carrot into a 40-foot spring. My current favourite infomercial is the Anthony Robbins Get the Edge infomercial, which is a personal power set of CDs called Get the Edge. It's not particularly funny. It's the funniest thing in the world, though, if you imagine he's talking not about the edge as in peak performance in business, but the edge from U2. In which case, all the interviews become Quincy Jones talks about how he got the edge. Well, I was sitting by a river one day, and the edge just kind of crept up behind me. Sneaky little hat and a beard. Our friend Nico runs a language school in Ranelagh. They a lot of Chinese students there, and Chinese students very often just ditch their first name when they get here because they don't want Irish people making bags out of it for 2 years. So they just pick an Irishy kind of a name, and very often it's sort of a celebrity. So there's a lot of Collins, and there's a lot of sort of Sharons, the lady from the Corrs, and one guy in one of Nico's class though he had picked the one Irish name you shouldn't pick if you don't want to stick out. He was the Edge. Still, I think my favourite form of advertising is in the world, and this is because it so underestimates our level of human understanding and intelligence, is the radio ad. I think that is just a classic form, especially as 80%, 90% of radio ads are the same. It's the conversation between two people where they try to mention the name of the product as many times as possible. So you get that, hey, you look very refreshed. Why, yes, I've just had a midweek break at a Riley hotel. A midweek break at a Riley hotel. Yes, a midweek break at a Riley hotel from just $99.99. And the little voiceover goes, a midweek break at a Riley hotel. It's only $99.99. And just to reinforce it, there's the gag at the end where he goes, hey, where are you going? I'm just going for a midweek break. Like, you're going to be leafing through the midweek breaks catalogue while there and you go, hey, the Riley, I heard people talking about this. I also like ads that are specifically aimed at students. They're always good, especially from really generic, boring companies like banks. You see them in universities because they'll be, it's written by some sort of 50-year-old idiot because it's like, dudes. What are you going to do with your munzo? Brackets money. Why not give that shit to us, motherfuckers? Yeah. I like rap. That little gap there will be edited out too.